I like this even more, and I want to tell you why. So we were talking about a signal, right? This is about 3 weeks ago. And, there was follow through the subsequent day. And I know a lot of folks, including me, got in and then we got stopped out. But back here to say that this bottom that we just found, we're waiting for the follow through day. But, I'm going to take all that money that we got stopped out at and I'm going to purchase at this lower price. And if you didn't get in back then, if you missed your opportunity, look for that follow through day. We're going to be buying into Kraft Heinz Corp at this extra low, and then looking to sell the premium. So that's why I'm featuring it again 3 weeks ago. I know that folks think that they got burned on Kraft Heinz. I'm telling you that you should double down, that this is, a good position to be following and getting in too long. But again, we want to wait for that follow through day. I don't think it definitely wasn't yesterday. I think we want to see about possibly today or Monday or sometime this week before we get that reversal signal. So, don't shoot till you see the whites of their eyes, but I'm actually happier that it recalibrated down a couple dollars.
And that happens sometimes, right? Like that's why you have your risk reward parameters, and uh, you're not ashamed or afraid to come on here on the live
No,
stream and talk about it, because you're confident enough to get back in the trade, not only because of some of the technicals, but because of maybe a little bit of the basis of the company, right? Like they're
yep,
not some exotic, crazy tech company, biotech. So the pullback may have been overextended.
yep.
And then to the upside, would you want to potentially hold it longer than you might because it did fall through your initial support here, or are you going to stick to the same type of return exit strategy?
You know what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be looking at where the next reversal happens. I wouldn't be surprised if instead of coming up to 38.50, which is what I originally had forecasted, that it stops around here at maybe $36.25. And so I could recalibrate my drawing here, but I don't want to do that until I actually get my top signal. But I'd be happy, especially if I get down here, get into the position at 32.50, 32.75. I'd be happy if it went up and stopped at 36 bucks. If it goes up to 38 and a half bucks, that's great too. I'm going to play it by the signals. And just so everybody's on the same page as me, if I do keep going up, if Kraft has one of those moments and it hits above 40, I'm going to not worry about premium selling. I'm just going to take my profit and run. I know I'm looking a little bit into the future, but if my signal occurs above 40, take my profits and run. But if my signal occurs anywhere between 36 all the way up to 40, then I'm going to sell some premium, turn this Kraft into a nice premium trade for myself.
And one final question, follow up to this: what kind of time frame are you looking at? 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month? Like, do you think that's enough time for it to swing back up to that midpoint level?
Yeah, absolutely. So once I get my confirming position in place, a good 3 to 4 weeks would probably get us right back up to where we expect to be, even during the summer months, right? This is, like you said, not necessarily a boring, but it's a consistent symbol. It consistently gives dividends. It consistently is a company that makes money. It's a sure bet. But the reason why, I'm forecasting out there, but if we start to see a pullback in the broad market, a lot of investors then look for the sure thing, and that's what drives a Kraft up. So, like I said, if we start to go up, people are in the summer doldrums, they're bored, they're taking their money out of more riskier plays and putting it into a Kraft Heinz. If we see that price go higher than 40, we're just going to ride that wave and take our profits when it tops out. So we'll see.